up. Everybody brags about how great it is. So we got this size wire here. It's got 6 strands in it, one in the center. And I have it adjusted to what I believe is the right setting. I run it through the big hole. Yeah, through the big hole. And you have it set up so it's going to give her a little slice. So that is which way? Wrong way, right way. Okay, it's not wanting to pull it through. Very good. But it looks like it's doing some sort of slice. Now let me spin you around. Of course, I got no view camera on this guy. So she is slicing a little bit. But I gotta kinda, if you're not watching, I gotta pull it through. Automatic feed, and I have to pull it through. That's what I'm talking about. Shouldn't have to do that. Shouldn't have to be doing that. Then somebody will say, which they always do, well, you don't have it set right. Well, you have to have it set enough so it cuts through this heavy sheathing on the outside, and that's about all you can do. You're saying, well, maybe you're cutting too much. Okay, so I'll back off a little bit. See, now it doesn't grab. And then it all of a sudden now grabs. Now it doesn't grab. All of a sudden it grabs. See? But I'm pulling on it. If I pull on it, see what it just did? It jumped up out of there, see? I'm pulling on it, which you're not supposed to have to do. It's supposed to be automatic feed. That's what that's set up for. That's my beef with it. Now it's working right, but how do you know that it's actually cut through? See? Watch. It's not cut through. It might have pulled through there, and like it's supposed to, but it didn't cut the wire, and it's just jumped out of it. So, and right here it's cut through. Right there. But I mean, you got to tweak with it. Got to constantly tweak it. See, I'm pulling, and then I just pulled it out of there. So now I got to loosen it back up again, and then I got to shove it back in. Of course, it just took off like it should, but it's not cut through. So now I got to back it up again, and if I backed it up, it jumps out of there. So that's the ordeal I'm having with it. Is see, it just jumped right out of there. Just jumped out, and I'm only that far into the wire, and it's not that long, and it's already did that. It's heavy wire. 6 strand. That's the purpose of getting that unit, so it slices through there the first time through without causing you a whole lot more work. That's it. I'm to that far, and I got to pull it back out. Pull it back out of this thing, put it back in here, pull it back down, and then start it over again. And see it, I got to pull it. See, it didn't slice all the way through it. If you hear the noise, it's because it didn't slice all the way through. Hear it? So that's what I'm stating is it doesn't cut all the way through the sheathing. And if it doesn't cut through the sheathing, what's the point of having it? Because it's not that it's very expensive. See, it's already jumped off again. Got up to that far. Now I got to take it back out of there. Back in. Back. That spot right there, it did fine. But this came out. See? Now I'm down at the end, it didn't slice it. And that was only that much of the wire. So that's what, 7 foot? 7, 8 foot of that stuff. It's very heavy, thick. Somebody go, well, that's only one out of all of them. Mine doesn't do that. Mine doesn't do that. It doesn't work. Doesn't do that for me. Right, so now I got some different, some different wire. Let's see how this one works. Now this one, it's cutting through it. This has got a ground sheathing on the outside. It cut right through both of them. But I don't just have that one easy one to do. Just don't have the easy one all the time. you want to dedicate this guy to Romex, then I would say, yeah, it works great on Romex. Alright, so I went to the propane place. Sorry about all this phlegm stuff. And I was talking about this. I didn't take it in there, though. I didn't take it in. But I did talk to him about it. And I told him I thought it was this little guy right here. That's what I thought it was. And that's what he said it was. I keep forgetting the name. Orificing valve or something to the effect. So I got to take these two little guy wires here loose. And then the other guy piped up about bringing in something. If it tips over, then it shuts off. And that's that little... Actually, that's where that wire is hooked to. Is that little thing. I don't believe there's anything wrong with that. And I'm not going to do anything with it. Mainly because I don't believe that's it. So I'm just going to take these wires loose. Oh, I'm still on this little propane here. Propane here. Pull the cylinder and drum out of it. Because it's supposed to have a pilot. There's no pilot in here. No pilot here, so assume this gas valve must have a pilot in it, so I don't know. So take it out of there. See if it's dirty. Maybe. Remember how that guy's pointed. Oh my gosh. This tripod. It's pointed that way from this mount. That way. Alright, so don't forget. In case I don't put this back together. Alright. Is there exactly how they expect me to get that over that valve? Anybody know how that's supposed to go over that valve? I don't think it's supposed to. Don't look like to me. And there's a little spark dealings in the road, so I don't know if this will even tighten back up enough to get this centerpiece out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's take the spark plug out. So it's maybe out of there. Maybe. No.